Welcome back to Flesh Ripping Weasels, right here on 95.5. Music that will make you say, wow, this makes me feel like I'm having the skin torn from my body by a pack of rabid weasels. Up next, some call them the hottest new act in death metal today. Their debut album, Glorious, features the hit single RGB, Remorseless Gory Brutality, and other instant classics such as 144 Hertz, Pains Per Second, and RAM, Random Acts of Murder. Buy the official t-shirt right now at TotalBiscuit.Shop, just in time for their world tour entitled The Hard Drive. Coming up next on 95.5 The Weasel, a brutal cut from the album. It's called Hammer Smashed Case. Now, as much as I'd like to tell you that I started a death metal band called Peasant Slayer themed entirely around PC-based puns, no, that hasn't quite happened. But what we have done after over a year of not having one is launched a brand new merch store. The last merch store we had, well, it got shut down by Disney because they bought Maker, who owned Maker Shop, and Disney decided they didn't want it anymore, which was a bit of a kick in the arse, frankly. We've spent the last year looking for a good supplier of merchandise because there are a lot of very, very bad suppliers of merchandise on the internet. There's absolutely tons of them. T-shirt printing is $2 a penny, but the majority of them have poor customer service, they don't have the track record, and they don't have the quality, which is something that we value quite a lot. One of the best things about the old store was that the t-shirts were frankly bloody brilliant. Excellent print quality, really comfortable shirts, and they lasted. I still have the original shirt that we launched back in 2012. That was our All Fanboys Must Die shirt. It was a limited edition. We only ran it for 2 weeks. That's the way that store used to work. They do one run and that was it, which obviously for a lot of people is somewhat disappointing because they haven't been able to get the merch since then. So here's what we did. We went with a company called Represent. They've done shirts and merch before for people like Felicia Day, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Markiplier, Captain Sparkles, all sorts of people like that. And we said to them, look, we want a permanent merch store. We want a store where people can buy stuff at whatever time. They don't have to worry about getting in on that 2-week campaign. And we want to provide a larger variety of stuff to them. What we also want is to allow them to buy the stuff that they missed, the most popular items that we've had over the past 5 years of putting merch out. So that's exactly what we did. We looked at the numbers and we brought back the 5 most popular designs, which were the original All Fanboys Must Die, the Banepool design, the glorious 60 FPS Revolution design, the 95.5 The Weasel design, and also House Biscuit. And we wanted to provide great quality shirts that would survive in the wash and actually felt comfortable, because God knows I've ordered a bunch of shirts before that had great designs and felt like I was wearing sackcloth. Not okay. So I tested a bunch of different kinds of shirt and we went with canvas, which to me felt absolutely the best out of all of them. Feels pretty much just like the original American Apparel shirts that we had. So we've got that, and we also have hoodies and women's cut shirts as well. Last time we did women's cut shirts, I'm going to be honest, we didn't actually sell all that many, but we're going to have them available for you, as well as 3 different kinds of hat, because frankly, the fact that we haven't been selling hats the past few years is ridiculous. So we have the trucker style or snapback big hat, which makes me look ridiculous whenever I wear it. The kind of hat that I wear, which is the cotton twill or so-called dad hat, for whatever reason. And we've got beanies available as well in 3 designs. Speaking of designs, we have a brand new design out right now, which is of course Peasant Slayer, our wonderful fake death metal band. We've got hats for that, we've got shirts for that, we have hoodies for that as well. So a nice little range, and also cheaper than what we were providing them for previously. Our shirts up to this point sold for $30. We heard what people said. It's like, that's a bit too expensive, so we knocked them all down to $25, and that is permanent forever. Can you ship them internationally? Absolutely. Is the price for international shipping reasonable? Yes, it is. Compared to some of the other stuff I've seen, it absolutely is. Much, much more reasonable than we've had previously. And we also support PayPal as well as all of the popular credit cards. We also heard some feedback from the previous store that we didn't provide enough size options. We have lots of size options this time around. Now, Christmas is coming, so we know that at least 3 of you will probably want to buy this as a gift. Will it get there before Christmas? Yes, it will. If you purchase before December the 7th, then they will get out there before Christmas. There are details on the site, and what we're doing with these shirts is we're doing permanent looping campaigns. So we gather orders for a couple of weeks, they print the batch, and then they send it off, rinse and repeat. And these designs, as I said, are going to be available permanently, so you do not have to worry about grabbing them within a specific time frame. I know people didn't really enjoy that particular experience, so we did our best to resolve that. TotalBiscuit.Shop is the place to go to find our most popular merch from the last few years, as well as our new stuff. And of course, we will be releasing new designs hopefully on a fairly regular basis. Now that we have our new store set up and everything's running smoothly, we'll be able to put out some new merch again. It's been a long time, far too long, frankly. Thank you very much for your support and your patience waiting for this. We know it's taken a while to set up, but if you head over to TotalBiscuit.Shop right now, you can go and buy immediately. And hopefully all of our troubles are over in that respect when it comes to the merchandise. And big thanks, of course, to Little V Mills for all of the music played here today. Check out his album Side Quest, which is currently available in the link below this video. Thank you very much for watching, folks, and buy my goddamn shirts. I'll see you next time.